Yes, y'all! From the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Igloo in beautiful Carrollton, Texas.
Igloo.
It is DCTF Live, an internet show that's been on for over a year. My name is Greg Tepper. I'm the managing editor of Dave Campbell's Texas Football, a magazine, texasfootball.com, a website. Thank you for spending part of your day with us, whether you're watching us live at texasfootball.com, although you can't watch us live because this is recorded, or you're listening to us on the podcast, which you can subscribe to on iTunes and rate and comment and all that fun stuff. I'm sitting here. Sitting over there is Max Thompson. Hello, Max. Hello,
How's
Max.
it going? What's going on?
You know, just same old thing.
Woo.
Today is a special show.
Oh, yes.
I am presently... no, that's not true.
You're in the office.
I'm probably in the office, but
You're
Max probably isn't.
I'm not.
Yes. So, it is the holidays. I left for a while, and then Max left for a while. But we want to give you, our loyal viewers and listeners, a little holiday gift. So I'm wearing my Christmas shirt. I want to give you a gift. That gift is the second annual. The second annual Livey Awards. Our awards from DCTF Live. And our holiday gift to you. That's what we think. You know, you kind of recap the year, celebrate the best and the worst in the year here from DCTF Live headquarters. So I can't tell you what day it is because I don't know when this is going up. And I can't tell you what episode number this is because I don't know when it's going up. But you'll just have to trust me.
Yeah.
We will be back after the first of the year with shows pretty much every day during the off season. But this is a nice little bow on the year 2016, which was overall in high school football pretty good, and overall in college football pretty crappy. I think that's fair to say. So we've got 10 awards to hand out. Come up with them all by myself.
Yep.
All by ourselves, I suppose. Sure. First one.
Oh, did you want to do holiday favorites? What's that?
Oh, I said holiday favorites. This is the time of year when everybody, you get different music, you get different, traditions. Is there anything about the holiday season that you particularly enjoy? Maybe something that other people don't?
Other people don't?
I
don't know.
Or there's anything that you particularly...
Well, I mean, my favorite part is always making the Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As has been noted previously on DCTF Live, I am an avid baker.
Mm-hmm.
I love baking cookies, especially. So Christmas is the perfect storm, right? Mm-hmm. It's a variety. I make about 9 or 10 different kinds and then pack boxes and give them away to everyone, and that's a lot of fun.
For me, I think we are both in agreement that in almost every holiday Eve is better than holiday.
Yeah.
For example, Thanksgiving Eve, I don't know if I'd say it's better than Thanksgiving, but it's really good.
Pretty solid.
It's really good.
Pretty solid.
Christmas Eve, unquestionably better than Christmas.
Right.
That's not up for debate.
Right.
Christmas Eve is great. What do you do for Christmas Eve? Anything special?
It depends on which part of the family I'm with, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm with my wife's side of the family, sometimes we do the fun like Chinese food Christmas Eve thing. If I'm with my family, it's definitely a little more traditional, but hanging out late at night, having some warm beverages by the fire. It's a good time. For
me, my parents are always big on we do enchiladas and margaritas, like a good Texan family. We do enchiladas and margaritas on Christmas Eve. And then my in-laws, and I'll be up in St. Louis for Christmas, my in-laws do chili. So I am excited to do both when we're up there. Not at the same time.
The plan this year is lasagna. I think we're going to do a big, homemade, nice ingredients, real mozzarella, ricotta, the whole thing.
That'll be nice.
Oh,
Good job. So happy holidays to everybody out there. However you're celebrating it, this is our gift to you. We do have the Livey Awards.
Yeah, let's do
Celebrating the best in the state in 2016. We will start.
Okay.
Best high school game.
Yeah.
We got 2 honorable mentions. First honorable mention, Andrews 77, Levelland 76.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that this would just be the start for Levelland? Levelland. I'm sorry, I've been corrected 100,000 times. Levelland. It's not Levelland.
Levelland.
It's Levelland.
Yeah.
This game goes into overtime at 70-70.
Yeah.
Andrews scores, kicks the extra point. Right. Levelland scores, goes for 2, doesn't get it, and Andrews wins. A honorable mention to West Mesquite 7, Wiley East 0. This is the most bizarre game of the year. Wiley East, this flamethrower offense with Eno
Yes.
Benjamin, gets shut down. This game had a touchdown. Where is it? I have this thing here. This game had a touchdown. I believe a minute in. Is that right?
Never again.
Yep. They had on the third play from scrimmage, they had a touchdown.
Okay.
And then there were no more scores.
There was nothing.
Connor Neal ran for a 53-yard touchdown 40 seconds into the game, and then for the rest of the game, nothing. Bupkis.
That's it.
So that's it. But the Lively Award for the best high school game of the year.
Yeah.
Bells 94, Celeste 74.
Unreal.
The highest scoring game in Texas high school football state history.
Yeah.
Derek Ponder goes berserker.
Yeah.
This was an incredible game.
Yeah.
Celeste scored 74 points and lost by 20.
Shout out to our friend at TXHSFB for the graphic.
Yes.
Because in our vast photo archives, we still don't have any of Bells or Celeste.
Bells or Celeste. So the best high school game of the year, Bells 94, Celeste 74.
All right.
Next one. College Player of the Year. And we had our choices here. Honorable mention, Ed Oliver. Defensive tackle at Houston. My goodness. What a freshman campaign. An all-American freshman. And he was a monster. And you can already see what he's going to grow into. And if Major Applewhite can keep him on that same trajectory, like he's going to be a killing machine by the time he's a junior. It's pretty remarkable. Honorable mention, Dante Foreman.
Man.
Running back from Texas, a guy who burst onto the scene. Like game 3, all of a sudden he started being like the best running back in the nation.
Dude's awesome.
It was really fun to watch the pride of Texas City grind opponents into dust. But the winner of the Lively Award for Texas College Player of the Year has to be Pat Mahomes.
Has to be.
The quarterback from Texas Tech. The nation's leading passer. And just a magician, man.
Yeah.
Like his ability,
good.
like he's got such a rare skill set that he's got that ability to extend the plays with his legs, and then like off his back foot fire a 70-yard dart to a streaking receiver. Like, who can do that?
Right.
He's got the most wide-ranging, weird, amazing skill set that he has to be our College Player of the Year. Pat Mahomes, quarterback for Texas Tech, the Lively Award winner for College Player of the Year. Let's move on. Biggest high school surprise. Team that we did not see coming. We will start. Honorable mention, Midlothian Heritage.
Yeah.
First year varsity program.
Yeah.
Making a run 3 deep into the playoffs.
Man, they were running hot enough there at that point, too, that I was starting to wonder if they were just going to do the whole thing.
If they're going to do the Brock thing?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're here now and we're good.
Yeah.
Like,
they were running hot enough that I was like, this might happen.
Lee Wigginton did a fantastic job with Heritage this year. They get an honorable mention. How about Katy Cinco Ranch? Who would have thought that the last Katy team standing in the playoffs would have been Cinco Ranch?
Yeah.
But they make it all the way to the semifinals, and did it with a grinding defense and just a really, really fun team to watch. That was a team that I think flew under everybody's radar all year long, and then all of a sudden you looked up and they're like, oh, they're in the semifinal. They're 48 minutes away from a title game. Like, it was really, really fun to watch Cinco Ranch. But our winner, biggest high school surprise, the Class 3A Division II state champion, Gunner Tigers.
Yeah, man. And they brought their flamethrower to the title game.
They've had good years before.
Yeah.
Coach Jake Fazell has been there for 10 years now, and they've had good teams, but never teams that really they'd be like 3 rounds deep and then bounce. It'd be a really good year for them. But this year, they totally reinvented their offense. Quarterback Trey Carr and running back Colson Stovall were fantastic, and that defense. Yeah. That defense played really sound football. I think Gunner has to be the winner for the Lively Award for biggest high school surprise.
I think it's the right call.
College Coach of the Year. We took into account all coaches in this one. One guy not listed on this, Pete Fredenberg, the coach at Mary Hardin Baylor. We'll get to them. Honorable mention.
Secret.
Seth Luttrell, quarterback or coach at North Texas. In his first year, he takes them from just the gutter. Just straight up the dumpster. He takes them to a bowl game. And I know they went to a bowl game at 5-7. But you can already see this program trending in the right direction.
No question.
So, honorable mention for Seth Luttrell. Got to be Tom Herman, right?
Oh, God.
Coach at Houston. what he did there. I know that it wasn't the year that Houston fans were hoping for.
But, man.
But when you look at 9-3 and you go, oh, man, that's disappointing. Like, that's a really good coaching job.
Big testament to the changes.
And
there.
when they beat Louisville and they beat Oklahoma, they got the signature wins. I mean, I think that he has to be an honorable mention. But the winner, Frank Wilson at UTSA, first-year head coach, takes them to their first bowl game in program history.
Pretty good.
And on a team, a staff that or a roster that honestly is not bowl caliber.
Right.
It's not. Like they are kind of held together right now with whatever they've got.
Yeah.
But he drove them to a bowl game, and that's really remarkable. I said it before. He won't get the votes because the system's broken, but he should be getting votes for National Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
He's been remarkable there at UTSA. He's our winner. Frank Wilson, our winner for the College Coach of the Year at the Lively Awards. The high school manster of the year.
You're going to have to explain this.
So a couple of years ago on TexasFootball.com, I had a column called Tepper's Take, and I declared, I came up with, did not come up with it. I stole from Randy White, the former defensive lineman for the Cowboys.
Yes,
the term manster because he's half man, half monster.
All right.
This is to me a guy who is just so crazy dominant that he defies all other words. You have to have a kind of a portmanteau, if you will, for what he's able to do.
Sure.
So the high school manster of the year. Honorable mention, Kennedy Brooks.
Oh, man.
This kid is special.
He's unreal, man. Well, I've kind of walked around the office all year going, do you realize, to everyone who will listen, do you realize how hard it is to be this good of a running back against 6A teams every week?
He falls out of bed and gets 250 yards. Yeah. Like it's insane. What Kennedy Brooks did this year for Mansfield, remarkable. We got to give an honorable mention to our boy Rashad Paul, quarterback at Bremont, 47-0. And when you saw him in the title game, you saw like, okay, we were just watching the replay. We were just watching the replay of it, right? We were just watching the replay of the game, and Fox Sports Southwest has like they show a touchdown run, like an incredible fourth quarter touchdown run,
right? And
against Ira Ann to kind of put him up big, and for just a brief second, the camera cuts to Mark Kiroff at the coach at Ira Ann, and he's like, "Puh."
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Like, come on. That's not fair. That's video game stuff. So, Rashad Paul's got to be an honorable mention for our high school Manster of the Year. But for me, the Manster of the Year in high school football, Nick Gerber, quarterback at Levelland. I mean, he breaks the state record for passing touchdowns in a season in like 12 games.
Yeah.
Did he break the yard? He had to break the yardage record, right? Or he came close?
Came close. I don't know.
I know he got shut down in that last game against Abilene.
That last game just wasn't even close to what he normally did.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a special defensive effort to slow him down. But I mean, a guy who just went nuts. He's a single game and single season passing touchdown record holder. He has to be the Manster. And from what I talked to his offensive coordinator at state title games, and I asked him, I'm like, is he starting to get looks from colleges? He's like, oh yeah, they're starting to come. I'm like, good. This kid. Yeah. The problem is he's like 2 inches too short. Is the problem?
Well, that'll happen.
But this kid can ball. He's got to be he's our Lively Award winner for Manster, High School Manster of the Year. We are DCTF Live. We're here every weekday at noon on TexasFootball.com, talking football in the Lone Star State. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Dave Campbells. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Dave Campbells. And, of course, see us at TexasFootball.com. We're in the middle of our Lively Awards, where we support the superlatives, celebrate the superlatives of the 2016 Texas football season. College Team of the Year. Honorable mention, Houston Cougars. Again, I know that it didn't live up to the expectations of some Cougar fans, but the moment you're looking 9-3 in the mouth is the moment you maybe need to find something else to find your fun, okay? 9-3 is a remarkable year. Greg Ward Jr. is a kid we're never going to forget. This defense, I think, was better than we expected it to be, considering how much they lost. So Houston gets an honorable mention, College Team of the Year. Texas A&M, again, a team that started white hot, and A&M fans got their hopes up. Don't let a sour finish ruin what was a great year for Texas A&M. I thought they had a fantastic year, and I think that I think people are going to look back on this 2016 Aggies team fondly. In the end, I think right now it's not great, but I think they'll look back on it fondly. But the winner of the College Team of the Year for the Lively Awards. Your national champions.
National champs.
National champs. Pete Fredenberg and the Mary Hardin Baylor crew. My goodness, that was awesome. If you have not seen the video of Pete Fredenberg being interviewed after his game,
Lord.
It is great. It's very clear. It's very clear that like the reporter goes up to Pete Fredenberg and says, and like asking a question, and in the middle of it, she says national champs, and it's very clear that was the first time someone had said those words to him since they won, and it's like he blacked out. Yeah. It didn't really he's like, I'm happy for some reason, I don't really know, and then somebody says national champs, he goes, national champs. It was fantastic. Congratulations to the crew. They got over the Mount Union hump, and then they beat, they beat Whitewater. Was it Whitewater in the or Oshkosh? Oshkosh. They beat Oshkosh in the national championship at the Stag Bowl. Congratulations to the Mary Hardin Baylor crew. We're gonna national championship.
National champs.
National champs. Back to it's glorious. love Pete Fredenberg.
Unreal.
It's great. High school coach of the year. This one's tough. This one's real tough.
Oh yeah.
I think because you could go a billion different ways. Honorable mention, Phil Danaher.
Yeah.
Coach of Corpus Christi Calallen, takes them to a title game and gives Aledo everything they want.
Dang near,
everything they want.
Yeah.
They suckered them into playing their game, and they very nearly beat them. But the job Phil Danaher does there, year in and year out, just remarkable.
Unreal.
That's why he's the winningest coach in Texas high school football history. You see why. You see it takes a special football mind to be able to do that. He does it. Chris Ketting at Canadian.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't understand how he does this.
Yeah.
In a little town like Canadian wins 2 straight titles, okay? Right. In the offseason, they lose their quarterback, who walks on at Oklahoma.
Yep.
They move up a classification, and then they go to the semifinals.
Yeah.
It's like... And they played, Gunner was the better team, but, they played them tight.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that if they had made it to a title game, they would have won a title.
Yeah.
What Chris Ketting does at Canadian every year is unbelievable. But the winner of the High School Coach of the Year and the Lively Awards
has to be.
Got to be Todd Peterman.
Yeah.
What he did at DeSoto, he finally got
undefeated too, man.
Over the hump.
They don't play a bunch of suckers.
Nope.
Undefeated.
Nope. They beat Cedar Hill twice. They survived some scares.
Yeah.
But Todd Peterman's ability to take the team when almost every other team would crumble.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like they faced adversity when almost every other team would crumble. To say, guys, focus up, go out here and play to the best of your abilities is singular.
Yeah.
It's really remarkable. Todd Peterman,
agreed.
The Lively Award winner for High School Coach of the Year. And now 3 more awards. We'll start.
Oh, man.
Best DCTF road trip. We went on a number of road trips this year. It was fun. Honorable mention, our trip to Diana, Texas, to go watch New Diana play Ore City. First of all, beautiful part of the state.
Yep.
Second of all, ate barbecue in Tyler. Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
And third of all, saw a great game. Saw a great game. Our buddy Robbie Copeland coaching there, coaching him up. Big atmosphere. It was the game. It was the day before the Jamboree.
The Jamboree.
It was the Jamboree game, and it was just a lot of fun. So Diana, Texas gets an honorable mention. Our trip to THSCA coaching convention in San Antonio.
This is a wild card. I wasn't expecting you to include this, but we had a good time.
We did. We had a great time. That was a complete trip too, because we go down there and loved talking to all the coaches. And we talked to 30 of them. Yeah. Talked to all the coaches. Mr. Campbell was there. It was just a good time. Beyond that, then on the way home, you remember? Mm-hmm. Stopped in Lockhart.
We did.
That
was very smart.
Kreutz's Market. And was it Kreutz's Market? No, where do we eat?
Yeah.
It was there?
It was
okay,
Kreutz.
good. Yeah.
It
was delicious.
It was awesome.
But the winner of our DCTF road trip of the year, you got film, Sweetwater, Texas.
I don't have film, but I have a photo.
Sweetwater, Texas. Come on. First of all, great trip out there.
Yep. Some
of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life.
Great barbecue.
Great barbecue. Got to go to the Mustang Bowl, which is a bucket list item.
Right.
Got to see Munster. Got to see a small school game there, which is how it's meant to be used. I loved it. I thought it was our best trip.
We were there on a beautiful night. The weather was incredible.
Exactly.
Nice wind, nice breeze.
Perfect.
Out on the edge of the desert there. Oh,
Perfect.
I was in my happy place.
Go to Big Boy Barbecue out there.
Oh, yeah.
Too. It was great. That's the DCTF, the winner of the Livey Award for the DCTF Road Trip of the Year. Best interview. Here on DCTF Live, we have interviewed about 500,000 people. We
Give
tried.
or take.
We're probably averaging. What do you think we're averaging? Like 3 interviews a week, 4 interviews a week.
Something like that, yeah.
It's a lot of interviews.
We have a lot.
But we narrowed
have
it
a lot
down.
of interviews in the can at this point.
Narrowed it down. Honorable mention: Matt Rule, new coach at Baylor, did just the other week.
Yeah.
Just the other week. That was a great interview. And he's on Team Pie, which is important.
Smart.
Because pie's better than cake. There's that. Honorable mention him. Honorable mention: Eric Villasenor at Eagle Pass win. We interviewed him back in like week 9.
Yeah.
When Eagle Pass clinched their first playoff berth in school history. Yeah. And you could tell the excitement around that program.
They're feeling it.
And he was such a great interview and such a great advocate for his kids and such a fun guy to talk to. That's one of our best interviews of the year. It's on YouTube if you want to go find it.
Yep.
Eric Villasenor at Eagle Pass win. But best interview of the year happened right before state championship games. We talked to Vance Jones at Balmorhea, taking the Bears to their first state championship game, and it was a great interview.
Yeah, we asked him one question, and that's when it really hit its peak.
One more question before we let you go. Balmorhea is a small town. It is a population 435. Most people who know it, including me, know it because it has the best state park in Texas, Balmorhea State Park. I want to ask you, you've now been, this is your 5th season there at Balmorhea. You've ingrained yourself in the community. What would a state championship mean to the town of Balmorhea?
Wow, that's hard to say because the community is so involved in our school and have really embraced this team. They started out, they were going to charter a bus to take any fans that wanted to go to the game. And at this point, they've already got 3 buses full of people that are going to go Wednesday to watch the game. So, it means a lot.
Yeah, it sure does. And I know that town is already real proud of their Bears, and boy, they're going to be loud at AT&T Stadium.
We're excited to see them.
We're excited to see them. 4 o'clock Wednesday in the 1A Division II state championship game. It is the Balmorhea Bears taking on the Richland Springs Coyotes. I mean, come on, hit you right in the feels. Yeah. Right in the feels.
Boy, when he choked up, I was like, I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I'm not emotionally prepared.
I wasn't.
What am I going to do?
Because I've asked that question to a lot of guys. Yeah. Whenever they get close, to a title game, I'll be like, what would a championship mean? And there's a lot of guys who have the same answer. It's like, oh man, I mean a lot. Like this community's been great and stuff like that. But it's clear for him that this meant a lot. And I talked to him before the game, before the state championship game, when they kind of overachieved in their against Richland Springs, and and it's funny. I had this conversation with him. I go, Coach, and we talked about it, and one thing we mentioned, I was like, he said that they had chartered 3 buses in that. I go up, I was like, hey, did you guys charter 3 buses? He turns to me, puts this kind of wry grin on his face. He goes, 4. So they brought 4 buses from Balmorhea, which was really, really cool. So that's our interview of the year, Vance Jones at Balmorhea.
Pretty awesome.
And now the final Livey Award. It's an important award.
The most important award, in my opinion.
It's the award for dumbest thing Tepper said this year, and it's a big. I mean, there's a lot of candidates here. I think, right, Max?
Oh, for sure.
I think there's a lot of candidates, but the dumbest thing that Tepper said this year was everything.
Was everything.
So
I did put down honorable mention. Everything else.
Everything else, yes. Everything else. Everything you're thinking of is another honorable mention, and then also everything. But everything's the winner.
Right. And I do feel like this is a great opportunity to bring back 2 of my favorite videos of the year.
Oh, God.
One in normal speed and one slowed down.
Oh, this was, what was this? This was when...
celebrating the playoff start.
So no,
right?
first day of the season, I thought.
Was it that early?
I think it was the first day of the season. Yeah, it was. It's from August. Dude.
Hold on, I'm looking at it.
I'm fairly certain it's first day of August. Or it's like August 26th or something.
Far? I feel like it was the start of the playoffs.
I'm going to say it is. Anyway, go and show your stupid video. There's that.
So there's normal speed.
Now here's the terrifying slow speed.
Yeah.
promise it's been a good year. It's been a very good year. It's been a very good year.
It's
Is it still going?
No, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's been a very good year.
I'm just disappointed it's over.
I know. But the great thing is, Max, that we'll be back in 2017. So, thank you very much to everybody who spent even a second watching us. We really, literally would not do this if you didn't watch.
We apologize for taking such a long holiday break, but hey.
But here you go. Sorry, guys. We got to take a break anyway. So, thank you so much for tuning into the Live Awards. And thank you, and we will see you in 2017. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Dave Campbells. Follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/Dave Campbells. And, of course, see us at texasfootball.com. Vince Young, please come get your Player of the Year trophy. We will see you in 2017 on DCTF Live.